This is BDP, take one. But I think like
This feels very much like an agenda.
yeah, kind of has.
It's got that feel.
Well, I was telling you.
Yeah, we're gonna just do this on the phone. I like it. I like it. Okay,
And then also.
right on. Cool. I love it. Well, my full name is Barrett Daniel Page. I was born in Burbank, and my parents moved to Santa Cruz when I was 6 months old. That comes from my mom's side of the family. It's a kind of a family name. My mom's middle name was Barrett, and I think it goes back a few generations. Yeah. Growing up in Santa Cruz was awesome. It was just full of adventure, and there's a lot of wooded area that all of the kids would go just find new different things to do every day, building forts. And a lot of my friends that I have now are the same guys that I was doing that with back then. And it was just a great spot. Lots of beach, lots of waves, lots of boogie boarding. You know, it was wonderful. I was a kid that just enjoyed activities, mainly the beach. I was always just full of sand, you know, sand in my bed, sand everywhere. But I remember a lot of sand, you know, and just I loved the water. My dad was a Navy guy, so he had boats, and he had me and my brother out on that boat, probably in situations where 9 and 10-year-olds had no business being. But I loved the water. I loved especially when we were out on the boat, just seeing all the different life that would pop up on the top of the water, and you're like, wow, look at that crazy fish, or what is that thing? You know, it was always really fun. I loved it. I have a brother, I have a stepbrother, and I also have a sister. My parents got divorced when I was 3. My mom got remarried, and there were 4 kids under the age of 6, 7, and it was very interesting. You know, I think it's a common scenario back for the 70s, early 80s. There was a lot of divorce and a lot of little kids that were a part of that. You know, my sister threw a lot of tantrums. That's my memory. Yeah, that's my memory of my sister, was a lot of tantrum time. But it was great. You know, I had a really great childhood. I have no complaints. My dad was wonderful. He was a great father. Very active in all of our sports, basketball especially. But yeah, he was a very supportive father figure, and yeah, loved him to death. You know, we did lose him early. He went way too early too. You know, he was mid-60s, and it was unfortunate because he hadn't been sick for any period of time, and it was just a kind of one of those freak, unexpected things that happen in people's lives, and he was one of those. So it was very hard on everybody. Yeah, middle school is where I, you know, continued making really great friends, the lifelong friends. Just kept collecting friends through all those times, you know. You're one of those guys, you know, and again, I mean, I'm just so fortunate to have had all these wonderful people in my life, you know, from literally preschool up until now, you know, just lifelong connections, you know, it's really great.
Seems like that's something you value a lot.
I'm probably gonna cry. It's probably it's like the hardest part. You go through life collecting all these wonderful people. And I'd like a lot more time. Yeah. Just very sad. But at the same time, I'm so lucky, you know, and I'm so fortunate. Because I know that most people don't get this. You know, most people don't have all these wonderful people in their lives, you know. So I just find myself sad for them, you know. 'Cause, I mean, we all do this, right? And just having everybody in my life who I care for so much, and then I know I'm a great guy, right? I know I'm a great guy. Easy to love, easy to give love. And I want more of that, you know. And I know that they all do too. So that's the hardest part about all this. It's all life. You know, it's everybody's got to deal with grief, however which way it wants to come and get you. Everybody's got to deal with grief. You know, there's no not dealing with it. So, but it's just, that's really the saddest part, you know. But
Come back to this.
yeah.